Hey everybody. It's literally almost 7 o'clock. So happy Vlogmas, let me tell you about my day. This is indeed the first time I'm pulling my camera out today because number one, the plumber was here and he fixed my hot water heater. So hey, we have hot water again. Shout out. But I didn't want to, I just didn't want to be I didn't want to be talking to myself in front of him, you know? I didn't want to do that to him. So out of respect for the plumber man, I didn't pull my camera out until he was here for 5 hours, guys. 5 hours. So we became besties. And while he was here, I put up some more. Isn't that cute? Cute. Also, my doors pop open, okay? Please stop judging me. But also, cute. And, okay, aside from the food spoon, but cute. So I put those things up. And then these things still need to go back into the storage. And then, was there something else I did? Oh, I wrapped a gift. You're like, great, riveting. Cute, but you can't tell what it is. So yeah, that's the things that I did today. And I worked. I also want to talk about something with you. Literally, can you hear that crackling? It's this. Oh. Nice. Vlogging is crazy. Doing content creation is insane, especially posting every single day. Like, if I walk away from Vlogmas with nothing at all, it will be the fact that I support and I am impressed by the people who daily vlog by themselves. There are people that have whole teams and I understand why. I create thumbnails every day, then I have to post, I have to upload the videos for everybody to watch them, and then I have to promote them on my stories, and then I have to oh, it's so hard being an influencer. No, it's really fun. I really just love to yap. And I just love being online chronically. Hey. So it has been really fun, but I'm like, Jesus, this is so much. Like, it really is so much. And on top of all of those things that I'm doing every day, I'm trying to truly take in the Christmas season, because I think with being so busy trying to get all this done every day, I'm a little bit forgetful of the reason of the season, the reason for the season. How are we 10 days in? How? That's almost halfway. What are you talking about? But I bring to you something that somebody DM'd me about. And this person doesn't know me in real life, so it made sense. But she was like, girl, I've only seen you in long sleeves in all of your vlogs. You have tattoos, and a lot of them. Hey, I do. So, tattoo tour? Let's go do that. Take you right into the bathroom here so that you can see in better lighting. Hey. Get a good old glimpsey look. Oh. Girl, pause. Let me put on some lotion, because if anything is... There we go. Wow. Wow. I forgot about my rash. Eesh. My skin is breaking. Hey, we've mentioned it a million times. My skin is breaking out. We know. The doctor says to take some steroids and I'll be fine. So, hey, here we are. All right, back to the tour. Looks a little better. Here's a little rotation tour. And I'm laughing that I'm just like this in the background. Anyways, bad angle. I don't know how to show this side. Girl, what? Hey. And also, boom. All right, let me tell you what they mean. First one is going to be this one, still good. And the second O is marked out, so it also says still God. The font is trash, truthfully. And it's kind of blurring together now. Because when the tattoo guy was doing it, literally, especially on the good, he had his hand like this. Anyways, that's beside the point. Also, I got that tattoo in this man's bedroom and it smelled like cat pee, respectfully. Also, my tattoos, most of them kind of come from very sad origins, but they're beautiful reminders for me. So if it seems dark, trust me, it's fine. It's okay. It's my life. So anyways, when my dad died, starting straight off the bat, when my dad died, I was obviously a wreck. The morning that I found out, I was in Indiana. He passed away at like 6 a.m. I found out about an hour later. And then a few hours later, I'm driving from Indiana to Oklahoma. Before I get to the freeway, I could tell you exactly the spot. I know exactly where it is, what road it's at. I know the spot. There's this leaf falling in front of me. And I'm watching it just falling in slow motion as I'm just driving like this. Just completely blanked out, crying, like, what is going on? And I heard Holy Spirit speak to me so very clearly. And he said, I know it doesn't seem like it right now. And I know it doesn't feel like it. But I am still good. And I am still for you. And I still have good things for your life. And yeah, and so this is just such a beautiful reminder that no matter what happens in my life, like, you know, God, everything, we bless God with everything. So like, yeah, that's just like a good reminder when things get crazy, or just, I don't know, it's just a good reminder. The second one that I got is this one. I got these at the same place, at the same man's house, in the back room in California. Shout out. But I got this one. It says, but finally, thank you for loving me. And the beautiful thing about this is, this is written from it's my best friend Levi's handwriting, which I've talked about here before. And he wrote me a card for Valentine's Day. And on the card, it was this long list of like affirmations about who I am, calling out this goodness in me. Like, you are beautiful, you are incredible, you are called and chosen by God, like just really calling out this goodness inside of me. And at the end of the letter, it says, but finally, thank you for loving me. And he really was just, because again, we really, and I've talked about this before, we knew each other so well, and we shared our humanness with each other. Like, we shared the mess, the things that you really don't want to talk about with anybody. We were honest with each other. And sometimes, like, as best friends, you just are mean to each other sometimes, or like you're just kind of a jerk. And so we chose each other through all of that. And so I think that's exactly why he wrote that on the card. And I wanted to get it because A, it was his handwriting, but B, it really symbolized this really, really, really beautiful relationship that I had in my life wrapped up in one, that it was a choice, and it was beautiful, and it was truly, it marks one of the best relationships of my life. So there's that one. Then we're going to go over to this one. This one is actually a cover up. So I'm sure you can tell. Yes, I know you can tell. But underneath here, there was this ugly dead tree. And I got this dead tree the same day as I got this sun. And I got it when I was going through a really rough time. And then also the sun. So it was kind of like the death and the life of life, you know, this is just life. Hey girl, I was going through it, and obviously it was a cover up because didn't want that on me forever. You can see the dead tree in the background, and he used it to be kind of like the background of this foliage. I didn't really care. I just wanted this covered up. And then this is I don't know, I think it was my favorite flower at the moment, or at the time in my life, but it was a carnation, which also a beautiful thing is, when I was dating Levi, I told him carnations were my favorite flowers. For Valentine's Day, he got me a massive bouquet of carnations. And when I visit his grave, I leave carnations on the headstone. So yeah, I think that's really sweet. So a carnation really just kind of, again, symbolizing Levi. A lot of my tattoos are really, you know, symbolism. But, okay. Getting this one, I truly had an identity crisis afterward. I like looked at it and regretted it for days. And honestly, if you ask me, there are some days where I'm like, yeah, I would remove all of my tattoos. Because sometimes people are scared of me, and I'm just like, hi, be my friend. Anyways, oh, Mercy. Also, got this one in California with my friend Mac. Funny story. So the cat pee man, respectfully, we got these two tattoos at the same time, literally when I went to town to visit for Levi's funeral. Mac and I had never met, never spoken to each other. We never met. But I always knew that was Levi's best friend. Always heard him on the phone, you know, things like that, but we never met. So when I went to town for his funeral, literally landed, went straight to Levi's parents' house. Mac pulled up, picked me up, and we went and got tattoos. I cried in the car with him. Who is surprised? Anyone? Hey. So yeah, and so we got this tattoo the first year, or that I was there for his funeral. And then I went back the next year, and then I got this tattoo, and he got another one. So then it was like, is this a tradition? We did not keep up the tradition. I do still visit every year. It's been almost 5 years of me visiting California with them. And also to think that I met them literally through the passing of Levi. Like, that's the only way we knew each other, and we just checked on each other every single day after he passed away for months until I just showed up one day. And now they are literally my best friends in life. Love them. I feel like they were, are we getting emotional? Probably, hey. But I feel like they were Levi's last gift to me. And they say that vice versa. I wouldn't call myself a gift, but hey. So then this big tattoo here, it is a hand. I don't know if you can tell, but it's a hand holding an anatomical heart. And then there's like flowers coming out of the heart. There. And then this hand also has a tattoo on it, which is really cool. And then at the top it says, "In the end, we're gonna be all right," which is actually lyrics from a Lainey song. Love Lainey. Love that album. Malibu Nights, one of the best breakup albums of all time. But my original idea for this was like a casket, like a wooden casket with like a ribbon around it that had these words. But funny story, actually really sad story. I was deathly afraid of death at the time. Like, I was so terrified of death. And like, I had to watch the Disney Channel for 8 months straight. So, hey. So I altered that plan, and still to this day, I really like what I did instead. But it is just, again, my reminder, like, this represents the Lord and my life, my heart, my soul, like who I am. And that in the end, it doesn't matter, because I will be resting in the Lord's arms. Like, when all of this is done, when life is over, hey, I'm going to be just fine. So that's what this tattoo is for. Shout out Lainey. Shout out Jesus. Moving right along, we have this one right here. This is actually my latest tattoo. This one, oh, I'm missing another one. This one, and then this little star here, and then this little vines, I guess. I don't know what you would call it. But this one is in honor of my dad. My dad he would call himself long-haired country boy. He also never wore cowboy hats, but that's what he would call himself. So my dad was a crazy man, literally to the end. Like, just a crazy, crazy man. He caused ruckus forever. And he was the best. He was such a jokester, so fun, just a wild and free man. And so this tattoo is in honor of him, but it is just truly a reminder to yeehaw while you can. Life is not forever. My dad, my dad passed away in his early 50s, 51, I think. And you're just really not promised forever. Take advantage of life is what this tattoo reminds me of. Yeehaw while you can. Have the best time. Live your life, because one day it'll be over and we'll be with Jesus. It'll be beautiful. All right. This was just a little funsy because I have just a weird opening there. This one, hey. 2:59. A lot of people think that this is a Bible verse. It's not. This is actually a timestamp for a song that is actually called Guys by the 1975. And it is a song timestamp that I would send in our friend group chat. It was Levi, myself, Ariel, and Isaac, the quad, the besties. We had literally been through 10 plus years of life together, and they're my dogs. And at the timestamp, it says, "You guys are the best thing that ever happened to me. And I wish that we could do it again because you guys are the best thing that ever happened to me." So yeah, it's literally a love letter to platonic friendships, symbolizing some deep, beautiful friendships that shaped my life. So that's what that is for. And then mercy, which obviously, Jesus, my life. Yeah. And then this one says, "But God," which is simply just the gospel. But God, being rich in mercy. Salvation is mine. And then also this one, which I talked about, symbolizing death and life, but the sun, the inspo for the sun came from a Grey's Anatomy quote, which Ariel was supposed to get with me, my dog. But when Meredith and Christina are like saying goodbye to each other, and Christina tells Meredith, "Don't forget, he might be dreamy, but he's not the sun, you are." And yeah, I think that's just a beautiful reminder as well. That is my tattoo tour. Hey. Yeah, that's all I have for you. All right, I'm back on the couch. I am now gonna watch the documentary on Netflix. I'd be scared to say that man's name on the internet. But anyways, I'm gonna watch that, and honestly, I'm gonna play my little game on my phone. That's peak flow state for me. Like watching a documentary in the background and a little game on my phone. Beautiful, beautiful, I tell you. Hey, I'm back in my cozy sweater to close out the vlog. Hey, what more could you ask from me and my freaking tent of a sweater? Yeah, that's all. That's all for today. It's midnight, 11:20 actually. I want you to know, last night I went to bed at 3:30, almost 4. Who am I? The sad part is, that is not crazy rare for me. Okay, I need to really grow up and get my life together. Yeah, I went to bed mega late. I was chatting it up with some bros, and it was really fun. But yeah, sometimes you just gotta sit on the phone with your bestie for 50 hours every day. So yeah, that's what we were doing. And yep, that's all I have for you. Talk to you tomorrow. Can't wait to see you there. Bye.